So the question we are debating is good macroeconomics, bad politics. Joining us now, senior Congress leader Renuka Chaudhary, Sirat Nath Singh in our studios from the BJP, Nilopal Basu, Central Secretariat member of the CPIM, and Kirit Parekh, former member of the Planning Commission. Renuka Chaudhary, coming to you, we heard Janardhan Dwivedi saying sometimes hard decisions have to be taken, but would you concede that this is harsh, considering it hits the poor and the middle class the most?
You know, I think what you need to look at and to educate our nation is to see the shift, the paradigm shift that we have done. We have, on the one hand, we've got NREGS. We are going to be able to bring a right to food so that we feed people a minimum basic meal. We are doing the free education, the right to education. And you have 48 million families, 48 million families who are going to be able to ensure that they have a square meal. So sometimes when we do something like that, which is going to benefit the nation in the long run, the very same people who are protesting today will have to stand up and admit to this tomorrow. This is a hard decision. It wasn't easy for us to take. And we had to do it because we have the larger interest at stake.
So you're saying it was inevitable in the long end. So it's coming to you.
Yes,
Do opposition parties, Mr. Singh, behave differently when they are in power and when they are not? Because the last time kerosene was hiked was the Vajpayee government, 10 years back.
There are times when the government needs to take certain decisions. But when you talk about in the debate what you're talking, it's good economics and bad politics. I would say it's a bad economics and bad politics. The reason is why I'm saying is there is already an inflation in this country and the government is unable to manage that inflation despite interest rates being soaring up and sucking the liquidity from the market. It's affecting the manufacturing sector. Now on the other hand, international crude prices, the prices have come down. There's already an announcement by IEA that 60 million barrels will be released in next 30 days. So there is already almost about 10%
But there's an accumulated loss that's building up.
Again, you must understand, an accumulated loss. So politically, why didn't you take a harsh decision about 6 months back? Because there was election in the West Bengal. So you did not. Now Mamata Banerjee on the other hand is shouting or crying over the LPG prices. It's all hypocrisy what you are saying, political hypocrisy you are saying. But again, politically also it's a very insensitive decision you have taken on the farmers, on the common man or a housewife and everybody.
Get Renuka to respond to that, ma'am. If this was an inevitable move, why was it not taken? Why was it not taken before elections in states?
Inflation. No, 1 minute. Because we had to examine all the facts. We weren't worried about the elections that are taking place in some states. We were concerned that when we come out with a hard decision, we must be thorough in our homework. We looked for loopholes. We looked for systems whereby maybe we could have deferred it. We looked at our subsidies bill and we realized we are in trouble. So we need to be able to do this. Now, a person who's talking so randomly saying, oh, inflation is up. Of course inflation is up. What is the inflation a side effect of? You have an 8.5% sustained growth which the globe is not able to reflect. And we are second only to China who don't have a democracy.
That's criticism.
Let me rebut her that she is absolutely wrong. She like the Congress leaders and the government, they are clueless what is happening. They are totally in a drift. And her background, she doesn't have a background what has happened. The inflation is high not because of the demand side management, because of the supply side problem which the government has created, they are unable to solve.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.